This episode of Lenses and Lyrics is brought to you by Imagine, the AI post-production tool built for professional photographers. Whether you're culling hundreds of photos or editing full galleries, Imagine helps you get your time back by learning your style and handling the heavy lifting. That means less time behind the screen and more time doing what you love, like growing your business or rocking out with your band. Check them out at lenseslyrics.com/imagine. That's IMAGEN. Work smarter, not harder, with AI assistance and intelligent automation from Imagine. Welcome to Lenses and Lyrics, where music and photography collide. This podcast dives into the crossover world of photographers who are or were musicians, those whose passion for sound influenced the way they see through the lens. Connect with all things Lenses and Lyrics at lenseslyrics.com. So I got to thinking about some things recently. I just got back from a vacation. We went to a beach town here in New Jersey. And during that time, a karate dojo brother, who is actually a full-time musician, was playing in the town that we were in twice. And we decided to go watch him play, have some dinner, and just enjoy it for a night. So we did. And during that time, while he was performing on stage, he remembered that I was a musician. And he asked me to go on stage and play. And I said no, because for one, I haven't played in front of anybody but family in years. Like, I have not performed live in years. Two, my brain's not in the remembering how to play certain songs mindset, right? I don't remember each note and whatnot like on the fly. I have to look at the chords and the lyrics in order to play a song. And that's just from lack of performing practice. That's lack of playing with a band practice. And so I typically these days, when I pick up my guitar and I start playing, I'm looking at Ultimate Guitar. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the actual chords along with the words, and I'm literally singing and playing. And it's sort of my like relaxation, right? So I didn't go on stage, but it made me think, like, I don't have to, right? I don't have to, because I enjoy the amount of music I'm doing these days, because it is my sort of Zen period, right? At that point. The other thing that came up recently was I was listening to Smartless and the episode with John Mayer. And if you're not familiar with John Mayer, his background, very smart guy. And he went to Berklee College of Music just like I did. I know the requirements, the pressure that Berklee College of Music puts on you. And what's really interesting is during that conversation, John Mayer actually told the guys from Smartless that he does not know how to read sheet music. John Mayer's in his 40s. He is one of the most successful musicians of all time. One of the best songwriters of all time. Fantastic guitar player. He can play a lot of instruments, but he can't read sheet music. And what that got me to thinking is that I used to be able to read sheet music, but again, I haven't since high school and college. So it's been that long since I've read sheet music that if you were to put it in front of me, I wouldn't know what to do. I'm sure it's like riding a bike. I would need, it's there, right? It's in my head, but I would need a 1 hour refresher for it to all come back to me. And when it did come back to me, I'm sure I'd be able to play. Same thing with the clarinet. I grew up playing clarinet. You put that in front of me, I still have my clarinets. You put it in front of me, I won't remember where my fingers go, which keys are for which notes, which combination. but a 1 hour refresher, it'll all come back because it's like riding a bike, right? So it just got me thinking, like, there's no pressure for me to perform. There's no pressure for me to relearn sheet music. John Mayer, he may not have perfect pitch. He's pretty darn close, but he can just listen to a song and start playing. That's how actually he learned all the Grateful Dead songs when he was asked to join the Dead, right? He spent, I think he said 10 days before their first practice to just learn all the Grateful Dead songs. No sheet music, just listening and playing. Now, I'm not talented enough to listen and just play. For the most part, I can get by, but show me the chords, show me the words, let me listen to the song, put it all together, I can play. There's no pressure, and I enjoy the lack of pressure. I enjoy doing it for me. So if you're a photographer, if you're a videographer, and you play music, and you've got that urge to play more, just remember there's no pressure. If you want to do it for you, do it for you. Thanks for listening to this episode of Lenses and Lyrics.